Hey guys, it's MercyMain by the way. I'm back with another video. First off, I want to thank you all for watching my Grandmaster montage video. That video did way better than I expected, and I really enjoyed reading and responding to all your supportive comments. So this video is a bit different from the previous ones. Here on the screen is some gameplay sent to me by one of my friends in gold. I've been trying to help her improve at Mercy, and she asked me to watch the game and give her feedback on what she's doing well and how she could do better. So I figured you guys might be interested in improving your play as well. So I got her permission to share this on the channel, and without further ado, let's get started. As you can see, we're here defending on Temple of Anubis.
And I used that res like not too long afterwards.
And the game has just started. Here you might want to consider your beam target, because Reinhardt, you're damage boosting him and he's not going to be doing any damage to the enemy team. So I only get to see the defense. Good positioning though, staying behind the wall to be safe. Unless they double cap also.
That's kind of, well, you're scaring me, Will.
What map are you on? Just wondering.
This is, Anubis.
Got you.
Tracer coming around to the left.
Let me get you patched up. I've got you.
They're capping, they're on the point, Tracer's on the point, Tracer's on the point.
Okay, so here is something that you might need to think about. The positioning gets a bit dangerous there when you have to walk across an open gap when the team is pushing in. Rather than just walking back there manually, you could wait up on the platform for your team to get there, and then afterward fly across the gap to get to them. It just minimizes your exposure to the open. Yeah.
The Diva's on me, and the Tracer bomb as well.
Both healers are down.
So
That
when
was
you're
pretty bad.
dead like this, it's a good idea to check the scoreboard to see the status of your team's ultimates, who's alive, who's dead.
I got res soon, and like.
That's good to tell your
I
team
don't
the
know if
res
I'll
is
make
up,
it to
so they can
point.
plan around that.
We need to defend
Can't
our
even
objective.
contest that.
Damage increase.
Yeah, help the soldier. Wouldn't want him to get picked off up there, because then they could steamroll the point.
Objective lost. New defense point.
Okay, soldier's way out of position here.
Doctor, you should be
Should tell him to get back. Alright, he lived anyway. But yeah, he should get back right now. Okay, so now that you have a res, you become the most important life on your team. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. So you need to stay really safe and watch for flanks at all times. I like to hide on either the left side, back behind you, or the right side. Or maybe even on the platforms up above you up here. I don't like to hide in the room behind the point, because if you get found there by somebody, you're kind of trapped and you can't get out. So, yeah, when you get res up, it's a really good idea to start hiding or think about being safe.
I'm taking care of you.
Nice.
I'll have res, by the way, so try to not be too far out.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's a really good call to make. When you get res up, let your team know that they need to stay close to the point so that they can get res by you. If someone dies off the point, then that's pretty bad. Because they're not going to get resed. Oh, yeah, good target, or good healing target, healing the Junkrat when he ults, because he's likely to take damage, because he won't be moving.
Oh, well, that was scary.
Yeah.
So here you're a little bit exposed, but maybe could have stayed back in the room, but you're fine. Nice, good job boosting the soldier while he's ulting. It'll add a lot of damage to him.
Let's get you back out there.
Oh, the changes to the capturing mechanics are live now, right?
Yep.
You should be at peak performance levels. You needed a
So right here, now that Diva's out of the suit and she's alone, you guys should probably delay killing her. That's just a good strategy that people like to do at higher levels. What you accomplish by doing that is staggering them. So the longer you keep her alive before dying, the longer it'll take for her to respawn with the team. So they'll have to wait for that before they push again. It just kind of wastes their time, you know?
My ultimate is ready. Go. I'll I'll be watching over you.
Nice. Good to remind your team the res is up. So when you pause or when you check the scoreboard just there, you should be checking which ults your team has and things like that. So that way you know what the situation is and you can come up with a strategy for your team for the next fight. Then let your team know what a good game plan might be, so that they're organized for the next push.
Damage amplified.
Right side.
Don't go too.
Okay, so now that you hear that they're on the right side, the enemies are coming to the right side, that's where you need to not be. So right now I hope you start walking away and hiding somewhere safe from the right side.
Far out.
I'm taking care of it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Shit.
So that's... Yeah, we would have been
Oh,
safe
I
from
am
that
so
if you had
lucky.
been hiding. Luckily you're alive for now.
Fuck,
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
not
Farah
lucky,
took you down.
actually. I got res. I'm dead, but I got res.
Okay, so now you're on the respawn. You should be going to the right. Go this way rather than around the left side, because the dead bodies are closer to there, so you might get there in time to res a few. Yeah, because if you don't res enough in time, they might get captured, or the point might get captured.
Fuck this
A
up.
clean bill of
Yeah, try to get on point. I got res. If you have to die for it.
Good job calling out the res though, so they can expect to be resed.
Let me get you patched up.
Nice, Roadhog.
Till Valhalla.
That res is a little bit questionable. It wasn't really necessary since
Let's get you back.
your whole team was about to be there and there's only 2 enemies left on
Yeah, I
point.
waited too long for that res.
So now you gotta hope they don't push again before you get res up. What was that diva ult? Just no reason. Okay.
Healing stream engaged.
Yeah, so you're fine to play out here right now, because your res isn't up, and you need to make sure you get enough healing to get it up soon. You're not really pushing right now either, so you're fine to sit out here.
Heilstrahl
Damn it.
aktiviert.
Right side again. So low.
Nice heals.
Powered up.
Nice, thank you.
Cover me. Where does it hurt? I could use some assistance.
You're too far out, Junk, for me to help you.
Yeah, good to let Junkrat know that. Let your teammates know if they're too far up to help, because then they might be expecting heals and be surprised when they don't get them. But see, now that you have res up, it's time to play safe again. You're in a really easy position to get picked right here, and if you die, your team could get wiped before you even get up to res them. So, should probably start hiding soon. Okay, so Farah snuck up on you guys there. I didn't even know she was coming, but
Oh, fuck.
that just supports what I was saying, though. You need to start playing
I
safe
got an ult again.
when you have res up, because you might not expect anything,
Oh, you're fine.
but flanks can come when you don't expect them sometimes.
Ich kümmere mich dich. You should be at peak performance levels. Let's get you back out there.
I gotta watch out for the Farah more.
Alright, I'm watching for it.
Junk, be
Junkrat
careful,
doing?
you're far out.
I'm taking care of it.
I can't go there.
Okay, so notice you're not really beaming anyone here. You're just kind of standing around in this unsafe position with your res up. So if you're going to be unsafe like this with res up, you should at least be doing something with it. But damage boosting someone, healing, maybe shooting your pistol. So that's an inefficiency there, kind of wasted some time.
Left.
Ich kümmere mich dich. Damage increase.
Yeah, they're all on the right side again.
Okay, good positioning. You're staying safe from the right side push there. Oh, then you flew too close there. And you got sucked in by the Orisa ball. Still alive though, so we're good. So they're definitely going in right now. It's a good thing that you stayed out of sight. If anyone knew where you were, though, you're likely to get chased down by someone. So I think that was a good res there, though. So you were down 2 people, and they were down 1 person. So when you res, you turn the tide from a number disadvantage to a number advantage. Nice job juking around here, distracting the enemy teammates, staying alive. There's no reason to stay out of the fight once your res is down.
60 seconds remaining.
Okay, so now's a good time to check the scoreboard to see what ultimates your team has for the next fight.
This Junkrat is always so far away. I'm scared.
Yeah, you don't need to be with your whole team right here. You should try to keep your distance from them. So your beam has a 15-meter range, so it's good to stand at the very edge of that, because being closer doesn't help you at all. It just makes you more vulnerable to the enemy team. So try to keep at a distance if possible, rather than staying grouped.
Yeah.
So now that Junkrat is
Stay with
dead,
us, please.
they're probably going to push in off that
shit.
pick. Yeah, it would have been a good idea to get to safety there.
They're on right.
A clean bill
Or
of health.
left, actually. Left.
Cease your
Oh, I'm
resistance.
down.
I'm under attack.
Fuck.
Yeah, honestly,
Oh my
you did the
god,
best
you're
you
gonna
could
cap
there.
it now, right?
That it was kind of over. There wasn't much you could do about that.
No, I don't, and I'm dead.
Double kill. 60 seconds.
Yep.
It would actually help to not have a junk dying off point every 2 seconds.
Yeah, it would help.
Like we're having.
Because we're like 5v6 very often. Is he in team chat?
I don't think so. Let me
Prepare
see.
your defenses. Select your hero.
There's 5.
Okay, so I'm gonna skip to the start of this next round. Let's see.
Over junk if they're halfway decent.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, here we go.
Increased.
5,
I wish I had ult that last time.
2, 1. 60
Your
seconds
support has
remaining.
arrived.
Okay, it's good that you're with Farah here. She's gonna be dealing and taking the most damage right now, so she needs to be pocketed. But the fact that you're flying away from her now, you could just be staying right behind her. Now you see the wall right there? This wall? So you can utilize your Guardian Angel to just hover just behind her, safely behind the wall. So you don't need to stay back here to be safe. You can stay with her and just hover up there. And then if they happen to come under the arch and you need to get to safety, just fly back to your team from there. So that's something you could be doing.
Damage boost engaged.
Okay, yeah, the Farah is kind
He
of
really
dumb.
likes to be like.
Why is she out so far?
Let's get
Okay, so here you need to stay out of line of sight. Notice that you're kind of out in the open. While you're boosting your teammates or healing and whatnot, you could be back here behind that wall. You could be down here under the bridge. You could be hovering off the wall behind you. There's all sorts of options. Maybe behind the pole rather than just moving around in the open.
He really likes to be like all the way up.
So your position's starting to look dangerous here. Let's see. Okay, good reposition. You got away from the danger.
I'm taking care of you. Not good.
30 seconds remaining.
This is a really good safe spot to be in
Almost over.
to heal your team from. And if anyone comes in, you can just fly out.
Stream engaged.
Yeah, good positioning there.
Enemy contact.
Oh, that poor Mercy. I
Uh,
was trying to hook that diva and she just came around the corner.
okay, so what are we doing here? Their whole team is pushing up here. Your team is behind you, and you're trying to go battle Mercy in front of their whole team as a frontliner. needless to say, this is kind of a bad idea, and I wouldn't be surprised if you die here. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so you didn't die.
I'm down.
Good thing. Alright, good healing. Good juking. Yeah, help the soldier, he's ulting. And you guys are pretty much done with that round, so good res to finish it off.
Fuck.
Good job.
Fuck that
bad,
Mercy
right?
up.
I don't think she had res,
Fuck that
because
Mercy.
she had just been dying the whole time.
I kind of panicked. I don't know if she was gonna be able to rest though.
So we just gotta cap her at 1 point.
Yep.
Let's skip ahead to the attack then.
Select your hero.
To that room, all the way up to
Hopefully. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I should be actually going to help him. I just I don't feel safe doing it.
No, you're actually right here. If you're talking about the Junkrat or the Pharah, the guy who played those two, yeah, definitely when they go off like that, you should not be helping them, because they were so far off, you were probably going to die if you tried to help. So no, you were definitely right about being safe and not helping him.
Hey, have us some Metro.
Alright. 3.
Okay, good positioning here and healing target prioritization.
Alright.
Kept your team alive here through that push into the choke.
Come here, soldier, soldier.
Yeah, good, help your soldier.
I thought we were going all the way around.
All the way up, not in that room.
Oh, okay, that soldier's just really bad. He couldn't even kill him
Soldier's dead behind us.
through all that
The
healing.
Metra's behind us. Yeah, I'm dead too. They came behind.
Okay,
us.
so for the most part, you played that push
Soldier
really
gets
well.
stuck with the Metra, I think.
Almost the same stuff I would have done. The only thing that I would have done differently is maybe
Yeah,
fly a
so I
little
got on
closer
point.
to the Reinhardt there to get
Oh,
behind his
yeah?
shield so
Oh,
soldier
yeah,
couldn't kill you.
Didn't you?
But for the most part, yeah, pretty good.
That's it. Yeah, I
And your
forgot
team won the
about
game
it. Holy shit.
thanks to the new capture system mechanics.
Yeah, good job, Lucio.
Okay, so now that the game is over, I guess I'll try to give some general overall tips for you. It would be good to keep an eye on the scoreboard more, just to keep track of who's still alive on both teams, which ults your team has, things like that. Because you're playing Mercy and you don't have to focus on aiming as much, you're free to check the scoreboard while healing, boosting, and so on. So you're also free to come up with an appropriate game plan for your team based on that information. This is one of the best ways a Mercy player can carry their way out of lower ranks. So if you keep an eye on this and communicate with your team to coordinate with them on your plans, it'll help your team a lot. Communication is just really key for Mercy also, so that you can get your team to work around your res better. My other tip would be to be aware of the status of the game and your ultimate to decide how safe you want to play. So there are 4 different main scenarios, I think. If you don't have res up and the enemy team isn't pushing in anytime soon, you can position yourself pretty carelessly, since there's not much danger and there's not much to lose if you die. But you should still be watching for flankers always. You know, the Genjis are always waiting for you. If their team doesn't seem to be pushing, but you do have a res up, or it's close to being up, then you should position with some caution, because if you get picked off by a flank that your team doesn't expect, then they could push in off the pick and wipe your team before you can respond to res them. But if they're, if you don't have res up, but their team is pushing in, you should stay with your team, but position behind walls and things like that to try to stay safe, and try to stay at the maximum range of your beam, since being closer is only going to make you more unsafe. If you're in the middle of fight, you can use Guardian Angel to juke around, distract the team. Hopefully they don't kill you, and there's a good chance you could stay alive. And finally, if the team is pushing in on you, and you do have res up, there's pretty much no question. It's time to just hide. Get the hell out of there. Try to find somewhere to hide without letting anyone see you. Because if they see you, then they'll come find you and kill you. And just wait there for that game-saving res, because if you die now and your team loses, it'd be pretty tragic. Thank you all for watching if you made it this far into the video. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to see more, and maybe leave me some comments telling me what you might want to see next. If you want to follow me on Twitch, the link is in the description. Till next time.